possibly the worst vault in history. What's good, YouTube? We are back with the weekly vault. I think this is number 5 or 6 this season, I want to say. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me. I know I didn't do them for the first few weeks. However, we are back this week. We've got potentially 3 vaults to open. I'm not actually sure. Let's log into the Hunter right now, because I can't even remember if I did a key on this bad boy last week. I know I definitely did on the Shaman and Druid, because I got the weekly quest done. Obviously got nothing out of it, because why would I do that? But I cannot remember it. I might have even done like a +5 to help out a viewer on the Hunter, so I can't actually remember what I've done on this guy right here. Let's see if we've even got a vault. The telltale sign will be the overall, and of course I'll be on top of it. It's not looking too promising, is it? Oh, I don't even need to run over that. No, what a start to the weekly vault, eh? What a start. I mean, to be honest, there's not much in the way of upgrades for the Hunter. Like, we could maybe get a ring. 447 gun would also be nice. I definitely still should be doing keys on this, but I think for the last couple of weeks I've had 0 luck with upgrades on the Hunter, so probably a little bit of demotivation there to continue pushing and doing keys on the Hunter. But nevertheless, we will log in to the Shaman, which seems to be an enhancement spec right now. Interesting. I think I got bored. Not bored, but I think I just wanted a little switch up from Elemental, so I jumped on the enhancement. It's still too difficult for me in the Elementalist spec, with where you go down the Flame Shock on the right. Even though I was playing the Stormcleave, but yeah, anyway. Let me respec to Elemental, because I have been enjoying a lot of Elemental. I mean, I feel like if my Elemental got to a point where its gear was like 440 plus, I would really enjoy it and probably want to end up maining it. So let's equip these, because we got a 441 spoils, which we can upgrade to 447 once we've got the aspect crests. As you can see, we're lacking in that department there. But we have 4 set. We have a hero weapon, so that's pretty decent as well. We got a nice little ring. I'm pretty sure, I haven't even looked at the Elemental stat prio, but I'm pretty sure that Elemental wants crit haste. Is that right? I don't think you want mastery, and I'm guessing you don't want verse, because who wants verse? It's the most boring stat in the world. But yeah, we got hero. Oh, we got 2 pieces of champion tier. We got 2 pieces of hero. So I mean, an upgrade on that would be nice. What do these stats look like? They actually look like decent stats, to be fair. I don't know what the chest stats are. For any of you that are wondering, if you want... Oh wait, they changed it. Oh, Pog. There we go. I had some tech to get up the item sets, but it looks like they just added it now. So, the chest piece is crit verse. God, they have a lot of verse on their gear, don't they? Verse there, and verse on the chest as well. So let's open. We're 426 in elemental spec. That trinket is carrying us to victory. I mean, and the weapon too. We got this from the weekly chest, I think it was. And we've got an amulet of tender breath. More verse, and we've got some swaglet stompers. Even more verse. Nice. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly see what those catalyze into. Give me 1 second. Let's scroll down to Shaman. Season 2 non-tier. We've got the boots turn into verse mastery again, even though these are verse mastery. Nice. And then the neck, obviously, you can't do. So, oh, God. I mean, maybe we just take this. While I am there, elemental stat priority. There we go. Let's have a little look quickly. Where are we? Intellect, crit, haste, verse. But crit and haste are heavily above verse, especially for the lightning build, it would appear. Yeah. Oh god, what an L vault right there. That is no bueno. I mean, I must have been 1 dungeon off of completing 8 dungeons as well, because I did a lot of keys on the Shaman last week. I don't know whether to take the boots for intellect, because it's a 30 eye level upgrade, or we take a 30 eye level upgrade here and get some crit out of it. What's our stats looking like? We got 24 haste, so we would be losing a lot of haste taking the neck here. I think I'm just going to go with the intellect from the boots, because we're not going to get intellect from the neck, so I think I'll just go boots. We're going to go for the intellect from Swoglet Stompers and whack them on. That should be a nice little healthy upgrade on the overall eye level. Let's have a look. 428, so we're getting up there now. I mean, we don't have the best stats in the world, and a lot of our gear is still not there. Sorry, I think, is that what we got from the weekly quest? Which is actually decent. I get this cape every single weekly heroic quest on every single character, but it was actually an upgrade this time, so that was a W. But that right there was an L. That's a capital L in Swoglet Stompers, by the way. Anyway, let's log out. Let's log over to the Druid. Obviously, we do have a pretty beefy vault on the Evoker, but I am saving that for the 0 to KSM series that you guys are more than welcome to check out. I'll leave a link in the description for that series. We've got 2 episodes out so far. I've got 5 or 6 recorded in total. So we'll be finishing that series because, you know, I am Vesperal TV, the series finisher. I always finish the series that I start. Anyway, so we're 444 on the Druid. We've got a Heroic Chromatic Essence, 447 Fragment, 447 Offhand, which we got last week, which was humongous. We got a Crafted Weapon, 447 Bracers. So, I mean, this week, we've got the Crafted Ring as well. We've got, I mean, we are pretty stacked on this guy. I can't lie. Got a nice ring there. Maybe legs would be the best piece that we can get. Awesome tier at 447, I guess. But, I mean, that's pretty boring. Rod of Perfect Order at 447 would also be huge. But, I mean, we only got an offhand last week, so I also don't want that. And then, other than that, a nice Haste Mastery ring with a socket. I wouldn't say no to that, I suppose. Right, what spec are we in? Because that's the problem, is we were also committing to Guardian a lot with this, but I think I've decided I'm just going to send balance. We timed a lot of keys last week. I didn't go fully out pushing because, like, to be honest, I'm really not enjoying pushing as much this season. Don't know what it is. I think it's also the dungeon pool. Some of the dungeons are cringe. But we got 24 under done last week. We 2-chested at 22 Nelth, and then I was trying to get up the rest to 20s, but I couldn't be bothered, honestly. So we'll try and get all of these to 20 this week, and then I do want to get 3k this season, but I'm probably just going to take my time doing it. So let's open this bad boy here and get a ring with a socket and Haste Mastery on it. That sounds about right to me. Oh, God. I mean, there's no way that is going to be better than any of my trinkets that I've got currently. So that's an L right there. And here we have the Crafted Boots. Let me quickly see how that trinket is ranked for Balanced Druid. This gear. And it is ranked. I mean, yeah, it's just not even close. Looks like not the worst thing imaginable on single target in AoE, but you would rather have other options. Hey, I vouch for that. Tettles is probably Tettles. It does that Wowhead guide, right? So, I mean, it's looking... I'm really getting punished for not completing these 8 dungeons, aren't I? Because I would have a socket right now. So that is what I need to make sure that I'm doing from now on. There's no way that we take these boots because we've got the Toxic Thorn Foot Wraps, which, as you can see, do... I mean, that's a bad key for them. 4% of my overall, but normally they're a little bit higher. So, I mean, they are pumping for me. So, it is a socket angle, possibly the worst vault in history. But we're taking these. I'm pretty sure we don't have any tokens. Nope, there's brand new 4 tokens right there. Icon English, by the way. And yeah, that is the weekly vault done. Next week, we will not even get 2 tokens because we'll probably get something good, which means we can't take 2 tokens and then put a socket on something, which would probably be like the belt or something like that. But we're sat at 444, so can't really complain. Let me know what you guys got down below in the comments in your vaults. NA yesterday, EU today. Good luck on your vaults if you're opening them later. Leave a like and comment while you're down there and subscribe to your boy. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.